Welcome to the O Brother Podcast. I'm your host, Dan Smith. Alongside me, as always, my brother from the same mother, Mike Smith.
Good to see you tonight, Dan.
Hey, man. We're back March 31st, 2021, and we're reviewing Godzilla versus Kong. Let's get ready to rumble.
Rumble.
So it's Godzilla versus Kong, which just came out today by the time you hear this episode.
It's Godzilla versus Kong?
It's Godzilla versus Kong, yeah.
I watched the Zack Snyder Godzilla versus Flash.
Sorry. No, wrong movie, wrong film.
All right, I'll remember it.
Godzilla versus Kong. That's what we're reviewing tonight, directed by Adam Wingard. I don't know. He hasn't directed any of the previous, because this is technically a sequel to Godzilla King of the Monsters, which came out a couple of years ago, and then Kong Skull Island.
I'll set it up if you want.
I'll set
it up if you want.
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
Folks,
I didn't mean to jump.
Every week
on you.
Look,
every week I have to deal with this.
Paid
you should see what it's
editor.
like off. You should see what it's like when we're not on camera.
I do
the
not
abuse.
I don't get paid an editor's salary, but I got to tell you, I put in the hours. All right. So yeah, as per usual, go ahead and give us the setup here.
Okay. Let's go back a little ways and start with the original Godzilla. This is
nice.
a 1933. Actually, this isn't the first one. I'm sorry. I just made a huge mistake. It's King Kong, 1933, black and white. Fay Wray became famous from this movie. I don't even know really the other actors' names. I know Fay Wray. She was Kong's. Oh, yeah, you've got it right there. That's
right
good.
On the shelf. Yeah.
Then that was in 1933, and there was a few Kong versus this, King Kong versus that. Then we got Godzilla. This is the wonderful Criterion Collection, Godzilla from it was actually 1954 was made. It was Americanized, when they put the subtitles in and everything and overdubbed it in 1956.
Right.
So,
okay, you got about 60 years. Get us up to 2021.
We go way ahead to Peter Jackson, who
2005.
did a remake. Now it's under Universal control. Right. So then Godzilla comes out, this
3D.
version, which is just called Godzilla.
3D.
This was the second movie.
Right? Is that Godzilla 3D or is that Godzilla 30?
No, it's 3D.
Okay.
It's 3D. The name is just Godzilla.
Right.
So then after that comes another Godzilla movie in 2017, which was, the title is
King of the Monsters.
You tell me, because I don't have it.
Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Godzilla King of the Monsters.
I saw that in the theater.
I do not have.
I saw it in the theater.
I don't have it.
Okay.
I've never seen it because I was advised not to by a family member.
Oh, yeah. Okay. See, I'd forgotten that. And that family member is me.
Is him.
I mean, we don't really need to set it up or give a synopsis. It's a battle of the Titans, but I wasn't sure. They should have called it Godzilla versus child neglect. Because look, I can embrace you have to embrace these films for what they are, right? You're not going in going, oh, this is the next, Citizen Kane.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
The mistake here was, and it happened right off the jump, is it was like making fun of itself. And it was so corny. So you've got the opening sequence is, as you said, we find the king on Skull Island, and we're watching him go through his morning routine, right? So
we don't need to see that.
He's getting showered. Here's where, this is 3 seconds into it. He scratches his ape behind.
Yep.
And I was done.
I didn't get very far with my synopsis, but it starts with Kong on Skull Island.
Right.
And then we cut.
But you realize that he's in a biodome. So he's
Correct.
basically being held captive.
Right. And
right?
he's not happy about that.
No, but they also don't want him running loose because then Godzilla's going to come for him,
Exactly.
right?
Which I didn't
Okay.
know that
And
was a thing.
apparently Godzilla's on vacation in my neck of the woods. He's up in Northwest
In
Florida,
Florida,
apparently hanging out in
killing
Pensacola.
everybody.
Right. Right. Like virtual reality Godzilla.
Have we said enough?
I think
Have we
we
said
I think
enough?
we have. I think we you said earlier you went to get a drink at one point. I had a drink in my hand while I was watching this. Apparently, Kong can feel pain occasionally, and he dislocates his Kong shoulder. So what does he do? He pulls a Mel Gibson Lethal Weapon, and puts his shoulder back in its socket by slamming it into some building in Hong Kong. I can't. I have to leave.
Forget that he killed about, 500
Child
people
neglect
when he
is your
did that.
least problem with this film. But I will say, folks, there are no winners in this. There's no winners in watching this film.
The winners are the people who don't watch this movie.
Yeah. So Godzilla versus Kong again. Love to get some feedback on our social media after you guys watch this film. Let us know what you think. But this is a no-go from Oh Brother.
No-go. In fact, let us know if you skipped this movie, and we'll be very proud of you.
Just tune in to the next Monday Night Raw, and you'll see all you need to see. That's exactly what this was.
Oh my God, they're in a steel cage. It's Godzilla versus King Kong at a steel cage showdown.
I would have taken Godzilla versus Mankind. That would have been better. Or Godzilla versus King Kong Bundy, I would have taken.
I was going to say, no, they'd have to revive him.
Yeah, well, listen, rest in peace. Yeah, exactly.